The Canadian Card Collector here, and welcome back to day 182 of our daily deck review. And the deck that we're taking a look at today is the Authentic Rockets playing cards from Illusionist. So, with no further ado, let's take a look and see what we get. Here we have the Authentic Rockets playing cards here from Illusionist here in a matte finish tuck box here. And for the colorway of the tuck box, it's a dark navy blue with some white and red there. On the front it says the Authentic Rocket playing cards. Then you got some stars there. Then you got that like the old school kind of like rocket pop kind of popsicle there. On the side you just got more of that design that wraps around the tuck box. The other side also has the design that wraps around, and even the back of the tuck box, so the design just wraps around that entire tuck box there. On the bottom you got the Illusionist logo, some Illusionist little information there, and a barcode there at the bottom. Then you see it on the back design, just that design that wraps around, like the clouds kind of there. And then you got more of the stars there with a planet. On the top, you just got more of those stars. Same as the inner tuck flap and the little inner tuck flaps there. That design just wraps up all the way up. If you take the cards out of the box, on the inside tuck box here, you got more of that kind of space kind of theme. It's a little bit hard to see, but you can kind of see a few more planets and stuff on the inside there. Some more stars and planets. Kind of hard to see, but you can kind of see there. Now that we took a look at the tuck box, time to take a look at the cards. And first we'll start with the back design. Here we have a mirrored back design with the standard white border around it there. And it's kind of a striped kind of theme in the rocket pop kind of theme there. We got it goes blue, white, red, white, blue. Those three main colors, like the red, the white, and the blue there, for the color of the rocket pop. And there's a mirrored back design, so you can flip it around, and it's the same design in both directions there. Now for the cards you get with the deck, here we have two identical Jokers here, where they both say Joker, Joker there at the top, and the red and blue colorway, with a little like, kind of like sparkly kind of pattern around it. And for the image here, you kind of got that like sand, kind of like in the background, or some sandy color there. And you got like the popsicle stick there, with the melted rocket pop underneath of it. And then for the custom ace of spades here, you got that big spade there in the middle. It's kind of like a more like archy kind of style there. It's not like perfect, you got like the sharper kind of edges to it. And then you got the little astronaut there, uh, attached to the rocket pop, acting as a little spaceship there. That says the Illusionist Planker Company there at the bottom. And then you kind of got that little black hole kind of esque in the background. And then for the rest of the spades, they're pretty much just standard spades there. And then the court cards, Jack, Queen, and King of Spades here, are the standard court cards, like standard design. It's standard design, just switched colorway. So they're in the red, white, and blue colorway there. And then for the diamonds, you've got a slightly custom diamond design there. Not too crazy, nothing too crazy, but ever so slightly. And then for the court cards again, standard design, just in that red, white, and blue colorway. And then for the clubs here, you got the standard club design, pips there. And then for the court card, Jack, Queen, and King of clubs. Standard court card once again, just in the red, white, and blue colorway. And then the clubs are pretty standard. And then for the hearts here, pretty much got a pretty standard looking heart there, heart pip. And then the rest of them, the Jack, Queen, and King of hearts. Standard court cards once again, just in the red, white, and blue colorway. And then for the rest of the hearts, there's standard hearts. And then for the two extra cards, you got an extra 9 of spades. And then you get a double backer of the back design. So now that we took a look at the cards, time to test the handling. And first we'll start with the springs. Well, like I say, the springs are nice and springy, and they're nice and like bendy. There's not too much like stiffness to the cards. They're nice and bendy, like a more crushed stock to the cards. So they're nice and springy, nice and easy to bend. The cards might be slightly slippery, so you gotta be cautious of that. But they spring nice. So now time for the fans. Well, as you can see, they spread nice and evenly. You can see most of the pips and numbers there. There's no stickiness or clumpiness to the cards. Overall, they're pretty consistent for the fans. Now time for the Pharaoh. Got a pretty smooth Pharaoh there. The interlocks and weave flawlessly there. Now time for a giant fan of the back design. Now time for that reverse Pharaoh. And the reverse Pharaoh wasn't as smooth. I kind of had to like shuffle and push them together to get them to interlock and weave. But they interlock and weave pretty nicely there. Not flawlessly or anything, as you can see the little spaces there. Now time for a giant fan of the faces. Now time for the riffle shuffle or bridge shuffle. And I gotta say, for that first riffle there, it felt pretty smooth. Well, there's not much I gotta say about the riffle shuffles or bridge shuffles. They feel really smooth. Like they work flawlessly, like so far. Usually most decks give me a little bit of trouble with the riffle shuffles. But this one's like super nice and smooth. No issues with the riffle shuffles or bridge shuffles. Now time for a few packet cuts. All the packet cuts feel pretty smooth here. They didn't really feel like they're gonna fall in my like slide out of my hands too much. Well, that's great for cards there. Now time for the one-handed cut or Shirley cut. Now time for the dribble. Overall, the dribbles feel nice and smooth. both forwards and back. Still a little bit slippery though for the cards. Yep, they just want to keep sliding in my hands. Well, like I said, nice and smooth dribbles. Now time for it, that's spread fan. And lastly, spread the cards on the table. Well, like I say, it's in a nice, simplistic designed deck with that nice striped back design there, which is nice. Nice mirror design. Yeah, nice mirror design that kind of like represents your classic kind of summer vibes with those rocket pops. Then you got the pretty standard faces there. And I like the use of the core cards were in that red, white, and blue colorway. So overall, not a bad deck for the design. A nice simple design, which I like. And then you got the handling, which is nice and fantastic. I found no real issues there. It's a nice crushed stock or thinner stock. And they're nice and smooth. Everything seems to work nice. No issues with the handling. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed. This has been day 182 of a daily deck review. This has been the Authentic Rockets playing cards from Illusionist. And I'm the Canadian Card Collector, signing out. That's the video. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.